Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make an egg banjo. So the ingredients that we need is a slice of bread, a little bit of oil, obviously an egg, some butter and some HP brown sauce. So what we do first is with the pan, we put the pan on. So there's the pan, we get the temperature down a little bit. That's it. Take the drop of oil. Just put a little tiny drop of oil into the pan, just like that. And we'll let that heat up. While that's heating up, we take the knife, we take a little bit of butter, we put a smear across the bread. Oh, this is good bread, it falls apart. So, just while I'm doing that, that's it, just put a smear of, so the idea is that it doesn't melt too much, or what it does, it doesn't run out. Now it's called an egg banjo for a particular reason. So if you get the egg wrong, what happens is when you bite into it, you get it all down your front and you start playing a banjo. So that's that bit. Then you take your brown sauce and you give it a little bit of a smear of brown sauce. It has to be brown sauce, it can't be tomato sauce, it doesn't work with tomato sauce. So, how's the pan doing? That's it, now that should be warm enough. So we take the egg, and the key is to break the yolk. Now I've spilt some of that, never mind. Get rid of that. So this is the key to it, it's all in the cooking of the egg. So where I learned to make egg banjos was way back in the late 70s when I was serving in Northern Ireland. We'd be out on a patrol, we'd be out on a night patrol and we'd come back in, and the first thing that we did after we cleared the weapons and everything as well, we used to go into the cookhouse and we should knock up an egg banjo before we sort of retired or whatever we did, whether we were debriefing after the patrol. That's where the old egg banjo comes from. So we just turn that down just a fraction. Don't want it to cook too quick. That's the key. You don't want your egg to cook too quick, else it goes all hard and what's name in it. So we just give that a little bit of a shake. Yeah, you've got a bit of egg down the side there. Didn't want to do that. Normally I don't do that. Normally I'll get it right. So I'm going to have to clear up the cooker after. Once it's cooled down, top tip. Don't have a go at it before it's cooled down because you'll burn yourself. So the egg's doing really nicely. So if you've got any questions, pop it in the old comments box. How you cook your egg banjos. This is the way I do mine. This is the way I've been doing it since the late 70s, when I first learned how to cook an egg banjo. And the key is just to make sure that it's all cooked through properly. I mean, so many people don't burst the yolk and then they end up with it all down the front and they end up playing a banjo. That's why it's called an egg banjo. But I don't like to have it as a banjo. So if you like what I do, and I do a lot of stuff. You can go onto my live awesome quizzes on a Tuesday. I go live every Tuesday at 8 o'clock British Summer Time, and I have another show on a Thursday, awesome live quizzes, everyday conversations regarding mental health on a Thursday from 7 PM Greenwich Mean Time, and I have guests on and we have a fantastic conversation. I also have ordinary people's extraordinary stories, and I've done a couple of hundred interviews of people that have had some fantastic lives. So for now, this is my egg banjo. It looks as though it's all cooked, so all I do is flick it out onto the slice of bread, and the next thing is to consume it. Just give it a minute or two just to rest, just to cool down, else you might burn your mouth. So until another little video for me, TTFN, ta-ta for now.